Ford just put its most powerful gas V8 into every single 2027 Super Duty as standard equipment, and the 6.8-liter that used to start the lineup is officially gone. If your trailer has ever pushed a base engine Super Duty to its limit or beyond it, Ford just turned that problem into a thing of the past. Most people assume that getting the better engine means writing a bigger check at the dealership, but on the 2027 Super Duty, the Godzilla V8 is the starting point, not the upgrade. Godzilla is standard now. The 6.8-liter V8 was never the engine most Super Duty buyers actually wanted. It was capable enough and served as a reasonable entry point, but it always sat in the shadow of the larger engine above it. For 2027, Ford is discontinuing the 6.8-liter entirely, and the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 is taking its place as standard across every gas-powered F250, F350, and F450. In every measurable category, power, torque, towing, real-world efficiency, the Godzilla was already the stronger engine. Consolidating the lineup made far more sense than maintaining two engines built around the same architecture. There's a reason experienced fleet operators and long-haul contractors have always requested the 7.3-liter from the start. The Godzilla's naturally aspirated overhead valve pushrod V8 design eliminates that risk entirely. No turbochargers to rebuild, no boost systems to manage, no forced induction components adding failure points between the driver and the job. It produces 430 horsepower and 485 pound-feet of torque routed through a 10-speed automatic transmission calibrated specifically for towing loads in varied terrain, with real-world highway economy reaching into the low 20s under light loads. That extra displacement and torque doesn't just sound better on a spec sheet. It translates directly into capability numbers that base model buyers have never seen before on a standard engine, and some of those jumps are surprisingly large. Better work capabilities. The switch to the Godzilla is going to show up directly on the spec sheet. On the F250, the outgoing 6.8-liter was rated for 17,300 pounds of conventional towing with a maximum payload of 4,240 pounds. The Godzilla steps that up to 18,200 pounds of conventional towing and 19,500 pounds on fifth-wheel configurations. That's a gain of 2,200 pounds through the hitch in the most common heavy-hauling setup. Payload holds at 4,246 pounds. The F350 numbers are where the gains become harder to ignore. That gap between what a base engine truck will do and what a specific job actually requires used to mean going back to the dealer and paying for an upgrade. The Godzilla closes it. The 6.8-liter was rated for 18,000 pounds of conventional towing and 18,400 pounds of fifth-wheel towing. With the 7.3-liter, those figures move to 21,200 pounds of conventional towing and 24,000 pounds on gooseneck and fifth-wheel setups. That's a 5,600-pound jump that changes what the F350 can realistically handle. Payload climbs from 4,635 pounds to 4,878 pounds as well. The Godzilla isn't the only powertrain getting a serious upgrade this year. Ford made an equally decisive move on the diesel side, and it affects every single buyer who walks in asking for an oil burner. Diesel upgrade. Ford is dropping the standard output 6.7-liter Power Stroke, previously rated at 475 horsepower and 1,050 pound-feet of torque, from the lineup entirely. Going forward, one diesel remains, the high-output 6.7-liter Power Stroke, rated at 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. No tiered options, no lower-rung variant to sort through. Every diesel Super Duty is going to be built around Ford's most capable 6.7-liter configuration from the start. Picture a gooseneck trailer loaded to capacity on an interstate that starts gaining elevation. At 35,000 pounds, even a modest grade doesn't need to be steep to cause problems. An engine working at the edge of its capability will slow down, drop gears, and strain every component in the drivetrain, and that's not a situation anyone wants when there's a schedule to keep. The high-output Power Stroke was built for exactly that moment. At 1,200 pound-feet of torque, 150 pound-feet more than the discontinued standard output variant, that grade is a non-event. The truck holds speed, the schedule holds, and the load arrives on time. Maximum gooseneck towing reaches 40,000 pounds on properly equipped models, with 35,000 pounds on fifth-wheel setups and 30,000 pounds of conventional towing. The price gap that used to separate the two diesel variants is now gone, and every diesel buyer gets the high-output Power Stroke regardless of trim level selected will have to pay a bit more. All that power is genuinely impressive, but raw capability without the right tools to manage it is only half the story, and what Ford has built into this truck's interior is going to surprise quite a few people who still think of the Super Duty as a bare-bones work machine. Convenient worker. Work trucks have historically asked buyers to accept one trade: more capability, less comfort. The Super Duty's current generation interior has been pushing back against that assumption since the 2023 redesign. The base XL gets an 8-inch touchscreen, while upper trims move to a 12-inch display running Sync 4 software, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The front seats are designed to recline to a nearly flat position, which matters on overnight hauls or long drives between job locations. Larger configurations include a lockable storage box under the rear seat and a massive center console bin on models with bucket seats. Anyone who has spent time backing a heavy trailer into a tight spot knows the frustration that comes with it. Watching mirrors, estimating angles, correcting, overcorrecting, and doing it under pressure with people watching. Ford's Pro Trailer Hitch Assist eliminates that entirely, automatically steering the truck to align the hitch ball under the receiver at the push of a button. Onboard scales and Smart Hitch uses suspension sensors to estimate payload weight in real time and display it on the infotainment screen, while the blind spot monitoring system remains active while towing, exactly where that awareness is most critical when hauling heavy loads through traffic. All of that technology and comfort matters on the job, but none of it would hold up if the truck itself didn't have the visual presence to back it up, and on that front, the Super Duty still has very little competition. Still attractive. The current Super Duty generation arrived for 2023, and 3 model years in, the design is holding its ground. Up front, a wide, upright grille anchors the face, with tall, squared proportions and ground clearance that reads as purposeful rather than decorative. The profile carries enough visual mass to suggest capability without appearing bloated, and there's no attempt to smooth things into a softer shape. Regular cab, super cab, and crew cab options all carry the same design language, with bed lengths between 6.75 feet and 8 feet depending on the build. Dual rear wheel F350 and F450 variants run noticeably wider at the rear. Whether it's an XL in base work trim or a Platinum fully loaded, the approach stays consistent, squared off, purposeful, and not trying to be anything other than what it is. The design is holding up well, but the question most buyers are sitting with right now is simpler: when does it arrive, and what is it going to cost? Release date and price. The 2027 Ford Super Duty is arriving later this year. The price increase is real but measured. Moving from the 6.8-liter to the 7.3-liter previously carried a $1,500 upcharge, and upgrading to the high-output diesel used to add $3,500 over the standard output variant. Both of those gaps are now folded into the base price. Starting figures for gas-powered F250 XL models are about to land in the upper $49,000 to low $50,000 range, with Lariat diesel builds tracking past $90,000 and Platinum trims expected to cross 6 figures. For buyers who are already planning to upgrade past the base engine, the 2027 may land favorably. The starting point is stronger, the lineup is cleaner, and there are no longer 2 versions of the same engine to choose between. The 2027 Ford Super Duty is arriving later this year as a fundamentally stronger truck at every price point. The Godzilla V8 is now the standard gas engine, meaning F250 buyers are getting up to 19,500 pounds of fifth-wheel towing from the base configuration, and F350 buyers are looking at 24,000 pounds on gooseneck setups, numbers that the old 6.8-liter could never touch. On the diesel side, the high-output Power Stroke is the only option, putting 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque in the hands of every diesel buyer regardless of trim. The interior backs all of that capability up with technology that goes well beyond what a work truck is expected to offer, while the exterior design continues to hold its ground 3 years into the current generation. The price increase is real but modest, and for anyone who is already planning to upgrade past the base engine, the math on the 2027 may actually work in your favor. Will this removal of base engines turn out to be a smart move? We'll have to wait to see. In the meantime, the competition is seriously shaping up, including the Ram 3500 you can check out in our next video. It's not just capable and durable, this truck also offers the level of luxury and convenience never seen before in this segment of pickup trucks.